Attention, please.
This uploading is only for educational purpose.
No intention to infringe copyrights.
Learning English with subtitles GPITRAL.
Follow us.
Welcome back to Blockbusters at an exciting stage of the game. We've said reluctantly goodbye to Alistair, our single opponent, to the two girls, and they're the ones who've decided that Verity should go into the gold run. Verity, you're all ready to do that, are you? You know what it's all about, but many people don't, so let's explain by looking at the board, which is similar to the board we've been playing on already, except that the letters, as you can see, no longer are single initial letters, they are multiple letters, meaning there is more than one word in each answer. Now, the object of the game is roughly the same, to get from side to side. That's the gold run, gold to gold, simply or in a more complicated way, for instance, like that. The one big difference in this game, it looks fairly simple, as the others did, but the one big difference is that that connection, gold to gold, has to be made in just 60 seconds. Yes, 60 seconds. So, Verity, can we ask you, please, to put yourself on the hotspot? Verity, just let me recap that you've got to get from gold to gold, left to right, in 60 seconds exactly. Should you fail to make the connection, you get £10 for every correct answer. And in fact, there's a major prize, a major blockbuster prize, if you make that connection. We start timing from the moment you tell me which letters you want to start with in the left-hand side.
CC.
Founder member of the CND movement who died in 1982.
Pass. DD.
Author of Robinson Crusoe.
Daniel Defoe.
Correct.
FFN.
Picture of someone naked, usually in a magazine.
Pass. AWB.
Labour politician of the left.
Anthony Wedgwood Benn.
Correct.
BD.
Maker of a sanguinary gift.
Blood donor.
Right.
LOTF.
Sinister story about shipwrecked schoolboys.
Lord of the Flies.
Correct.
PF.
They set off in the Mayflower in September 1620.
Pilgrim Fathers.
Correct, and that's the connection. Absolutely marvellous, Verity. Very well done indeed. That's the gold run. There's a major prize coming your way. We'll be going over the answers that you got wrong in just a moment. But first of all, we've got to tell you what particular major prize you've won in Blockbuster.
And Verity has won a 12-inch portable television with radio cassette.
Well, absolutely marvellous. Verity, if you'll take your place back at the desk, we carry on with the game. Because, of course, let me just explain that because Verity has won the gold run, it doesn't affect the main part of the game. The girls continue, but they have to meet a new contestant. So let's see who it is, shall we? John? Welcome to the programme. You're up against some stiff opposition, John. You know that, don't you? Where do you come from, John?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. And the school?
St Philip's.
St Philip's School in Birmingham. Now, everybody has some sort of interest apart from school classes. What are yours?
Chess and Far Eastern culture.
Oh, two very unusual ones. Chess and Far Eastern culture. OK, well, you've met Verity and Ruth. We're all set to play the first of a set of 3 games. So, gird your loins, as they say, because here we go. We look at the board, and we notice that on the board R is flashing. R, in fact, is the first letter. So, here we go. What R was the American singer famous for Old Man River? None of you old enough. Paul Robeson was the R in that case, and we take another R for you. What R goes before jelly, warrant, and assent? You've heard of royal jelly, royal warrant, royal assent. Well, let's pick the next one. Another R. What R is an edible part of a certain fish, or, not waiting for the rest of it, Ruth?
Roe.
Roe is the answer. Well done, yes. A good start on the board. A small deer, I was going to say. Where are you going next?
T, please.
T? Certainly. What T is shown as an old man carrying a side... Verity.
Time.
Time. Father Time, yes. And again.
B, please.
B. All right. What B is to pester or a source of hair for shaving brushes? Verity.
Badger.
Yes, it's a one-girl game. Come along, you other two. Verity, where are we going next?
C, please.
C. John and Ruth, start pressing the buttons. Here we go. What C is seen in the form of stratus, cumulus, and... Yes?
Clouds.
Cloud it is, yes. Is this, we ask, going to be a single-handed attempt? We shall see. That flashing light shows that we have almost made the connection. There's one unit to go, which has to be blocked by you, John. Let's see what it is. Which one are you going to pick?
M, please.
M, indeed. What M is a name given to plain clothes worn by anyone who would... Verity.
Mufti.
Mufti is right, yes. Wow, what a sensational start. First game of the set of 3, and Verity did it all on her own. Don't know why anybody else is there. She and Ruth now have £90 each to their credit, a 12-inch portable television and radio cassette. John has yet to score. He's yet to get any money. So without further ado, let's go into the second game of the round. The second game, and we see M is flashing, so M is the letter on which we start. Stand by. What M is a tree with purple or white berries, or a prefabricated harbour used on D-Day? Yes, John?
Mulberry.
Mulberry is right. Yes, Mulberry is right. There's a sigh of relief in that one, wasn't there? Where are you going next?
D, please.
D for the next one, okay? You've got to make that connection top to bottom, of course, and here we go. What D was Britain's first Jewish Prime Minister? All went for the button. Ruth got there first.
Disraeli.
Disraeli is right. Where, Ruth?
P.
P for your choice. What P is the wood of most stripped doors and furniture? And it's Ruth again.
Pine.
Pine is right. Well done. Your choice again.
R, please.
Right. Now, what R is the West Indian religion which reveres Haile Selassie of Ethiopia? Yes, it's John.
Is it Rastafarian?
Yes, it is. Rastafarianism. Well done. Your white units are a great distance apart. Which one are you going to go for now?
W, please.
Sorry?
W.
W, indeed. Here we go. What W is used with daub to build a house, or is... It's Verity again.
Wattle.
Wattle is right, yes. Okay, Verity, where do you want to go?
A, please.
A, okay. What A was the bird that the ancient mariner killed and had to wear... That's Ruth.
Albatross.
You're absolutely right, albatross. And?
B, please.
Thought you might. B. What B designed a famous typeface and was a family with a sinister hound? Again, it was a combined thrust of the buttons, but Ruth got there first.
Baskervilles.
Baskervilles is correct. Well, there we are. Now, you've got one unit to go, or it could be blocked. Which one are you going for?
H, please.
H it's going to be. Hold your breath. What H was the non-existent friend of Mrs. Gamp? Time's up. Harris was the answer to that. Harris, Mrs. Harris. I don't believe there was such a person, said Martin Chuzzlewit. But on we go with another H. What H is a very large flat fish called... Yes?
Haddock.
Not haddock. Good to interrupt, but not always wise. The whole question to John. What H, John, is a very large flat fish called Hippoglossus vulgaris?
Hake.
Not hake either. Ah, 2 H's out of 3 and you should have said halibut. What a pity. Well, another H. What H was the city buried at the same time as... And it's Verity?
Herculaneum.
It is Herculaneum, and that's our connection. Well, what is there to say? £120 Verity and Ruth have earned themselves, as well, of course, as that 12-inch portable radio and television set. And John has earned himself a mere £10, and reluctantly already we've got to say goodbye to him. So, John, I'm sorry about this. It is a bit tough, isn't it? You've got £10, but you do get that leather-bound dictionary. It's a special Blockbuster dictionary. It'll last you for life, plus a Blockbuster sweatshirt to show you've been on the show. Thank you for being with us. Well, that's John, and now, of course, it means we're going to have to enter another gold run. For those of you who were with us earlier, you will remember that there's already been one. That's how Verity managed to win the 12-inch portable television and radio cassette. Verity, you enjoyed doing that. Did you find it terribly difficult?
It was quite difficult.
It was quite difficult. Now, what's going to happen now, of course, it's a very tense moment, as we all know. It all builds up to that climax. I don't want to put you off, Ruth. But what it means, of course, is that you're now going to have to nominate Ruth to go there, and it's 1-1. What you possibly don't know about the gold runs, and perhaps I should explain it at this stage, is that with the gold runs, there are a maximum of 5 gold runs, 5 altogether. Now, they can only go in for 5. By that time, they've left the game. It'll be an absolutely superb prize should they get to 5, but we'll see whether that happens. Well, there are all the prizes to be won in Blockbusters, and indeed we'll be going into a gold run tomorrow. Yes, I'm sorry to have to tell you that it's not going to be the gold run today because we've run out of time. It's been very nice having John with us. Verity and Ruth have really got the bit between their teeth, and this early in the series, it could well be that they will turn out to be outright winners by going for all 5 of the gold runs. Right now, I've got to say goodbye to you two girls, and goodbye to John, we've already said. Now it's goodbye to you in the hope that you can join us again tomorrow. So from all of us in the studio, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.